Big breaking news out of South Sudan, and no, it's not another minister accidentally declaring Tuesday as a public holiday. No, South Sudan's first Vice President Riek Machar has just been charged with treason, murder, and crime against humanity. Oh, as it is known in African politics, a very long Tuesday. Hey, I'm Gilbert Drapari here at Let's Feed Africa, and I'm requesting you to click that subscribe button and let's laugh through the depressing news, because we know news can always be depressing sometimes, but we help you laugh through it. So please support this channel by just clicking that subscribe button. Now let's go. Yes, the Justice Minister announced it with a very straight face, which is very impressive, because if it was me saying murder and treason and crime against humanity in one sentence, I would at least do a jazzy hand. Murder, treason, and crime against humanity. Murder, treason, and crime against humanity. Honestly, most of us get charged with the data overage, but this guy is out here collecting charges like they are Pokemon. The government says this is over the militia attack in March allegedly linked to Machar. Allegedly linked? You know how politicians are? This is like saying your uncle is allegedly linked to every disappearance of every piece of chicken at the family barbecue. They don't even need detectives, just follow the smoke and the sound of excuse. And to make sure he doesn't escape, they blocked every road leading to Machar's house with tanks and soldiers. Yeah, tanks, soldiers, and roadblocks. This man's house has more security than Burna Boy's backstage fridge. They didn't just block the driveway, they basically installed Google Map Warzone Edition, like turn left at the landmine and then proceed 300 meters to your impending arrest. And just to remind you, who were dealing with, Machar's forces fought a 5-year civil war against President Salva Kiir's forces until they signed the peace deal in 2018. 5 years. That's longer than most gym memberships, Nigerian building projects and Arsenal trophy draws. Honestly, this peace deal lasted longer than my last relationship, and she only charged me with the emotional damages. But here's what gets me. They've kept Machar under house arrest since March. Yeah, imagine being on house arrest in South Sudan. No Netflix, no pizza deliveries, just you, a generator that dies every 2 hours, and soldiers outside pretending not to play Candy Crush. Meanwhile, the UN, African Union, and the neighboring countries are calling for calm, which in diplomatic language means, please, don't start a civil war until we finish, reading this strongly worded Google document. Seriously, these organizations always show up like African uncles at wedding, late, loud, and with advices that nobody asked for. And now people are worried this could reignite the civil war because, nothing solves political crisis like another political crisis. At this point, South Sudan's history is just previously on South Sudan. Honestly, Machar facing trials could go two ways. Either it brings peace and justice, or it becomes South Sudan's first ever courtroom reality show, Law and Order Victims Edition. And the thing about the poor Justice Minister announcing this, he probably had to say, yes, we're charging the man who once had half the army, a helicopter, and my cousin with the murder. Bro said it like he was ordering a lunch. Yeah, I will take treason with the side of human rights violation, please. Honestly, if you want to survive in South Sudan politics, just pretend to be bad at it. Yeah, like, sorry, I can't stage a coup. I'm still figuring out X. Yeah, simple. Look, this is a serious moment, and if they handle it badly, this could undo years of fragile peace. So hopefully this time, South Sudan's leaders can choose something new. Not war, not revenge. Maybe Wi-Fi and vibes.